Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming and spending a little bit of your Monday with me for Make a Long Monday. So many make-alongs going on right now, including the Tanks and Tees 2023. I have a finished object. I finished my Wren tank. I really enjoyed this project. I really enjoyed this process. As you can see, it's nice, big, boxy, nice and long across the back. I made the size 2X. I used Yarn Bee Bambootiful in the color Sage with a 5.5 Omi hook. This is all I have left of my 4th skein, and there's like 57 yards in each one of these little skeins. You guys, I love this tank top. I love my yarn choice. The bamboo just feels so nice against your skin. You cannot see through it. I don't have anything on underneath this other than my underwear. You cannot see through it. I do not have a problem wearing this out in public. The V-neck isn't even super obnoxious. I did run a single crochet around it just to tighten the edges up a little bit. Single crochet around the sleeves. But I love this tank top. It is not... I'm not going to say it was easy. I'm just going to say it's not difficult. The armholes shaping with the decreases and the V-neck with the decreases here, they just take a little bit of concentration, but you can do it. There are pictures in the pattern that show you where to put your hook, but the trick with the decreases is to make sure you're going into the space and not the stitch. And that makes a nice even V-neck and a nice even armhole seaming. The armholes, it's a little bit big. I could probably, tack it up a little more. But I don't, it's not that bad. I'm not going to worry about it. Nobody notices underneath my arms. And if they're looking underneath my arms, then But yeah, it's not terrible. If I did a size smaller, I think it might have been okay, but I'm okay. I don't think it's obnoxious. I don't think, it's not like hanging way down. It's just a little bit, and it's nice. It's movable. It's breathable. I'm a big fan. I'm probably going to make another one of these in a different color, maybe a little more colorful. I notice that I have a tendency to stick to colors that are very muted. And I'm going to try something a little bit out of my comfort zone for the next one. But anyway, so this is it. I finished the Wren tank. I have talked to a couple of people about their tank tops, and I'm going to be helping them out. But I did talk to one of my subscribers who was ready to throw in the towel. And Lisa, I hope you haven't done that. But I think the issue for Lisa, which might be an issue for some others, is yarn choice. Using the bamboo or the Kubu or Trubu or even the Bambootiful, if you've never worked with it before and you're doing already have the stress of doing a project that you've never done before, like a wearable, I think that might be, a perfect storm, and maybe change your yarn. I did the Renegade in Prima Suprema cotton, and there wasn't all the slipping and the splitting that the bamboo has a tendency to do. I didn't have a problem with the Bambootiful, but I've worked with the bamboo yarns for several other projects, so I'm okay. I've kind of caught the learning curve of it. But if it's something new to you and it's a struggle for you, change your yarn to, you know, maybe something, you know, in the cotton specific line, that's a number 3. You don't have to use the bamboo, although it does make a really nice fabric. I love this. It's nice and cool. It's not too heavy. It's just really nice. But like I said, if it's a struggle, if it's that one more added stress to you, change your yarn or change your hook. Don't make this something stressful. This is supposed to be something fun. So my Ren tank is done. So my next project for tanks and tees is going to be the Rusty Road crop top by MJ's Off the Hook. But I'm going to double dip this one into Judy from Judy's Creations and Crochet, her flower cowl. And this is where I'm at on this one. It's folded over because it's that's how you do this, but you make 2 panels and then you sew them together for this t-shirt, I guess you would call it. I am using Juniper Moon Farms Zoe. It's a 60 cotton, 40 linen blend. The color I'm using is called White Pepper. Judy's flower picture is of the Lily of the Valley. So this is, you know, creamy white to go with the creamy white of the Lily of the Valley. I am almost completed the first panel. I haven't worked on this in a couple of days because I wanted to get this one done, but it's an easy 1 row repeat. For mine, I wanted it longer. I did not want to do the crop top version. You know, I don't do crop tops. So what I did is I combined 2 sizes. I took the starting chain length for the largest size that she creates, which I believe is a 4X. But then I jumped back down to the size that I wanted, which is I think I'm doing the 1X, and that's the number of rows I'm going to do. So I added the length by going up a few sizes, but I went back down to the rows for the width to the correct size. So I think I'm on row 22 or 23, and I think I have to go to row 34. So it's, you know, you do 1 panel like this, 1 panel like this, and then you sew them up to the to a V-neck in the front and a V-neck in the back, and voila, you have, and there's some other seaming that you do, but then you have this really cute t-shirt to throw over, you know, a tank top. So this is my double dip for Tanks and Tees 2023 and Judy's Creations in Crochet flower cowl. Like I said, I'm using the Juniper Moon Farms and my 4mm Furls hook for this project. Next is Luck of the Draw 7. You know how much I love Luck of the Draw. Nan from Nan's Next Knots. She pulled her number again this Thursday. That was week 14. Can you believe we've been doing this for 14 weeks? Wow, time is just flying. But I am loving this project. I am using Mary Maxim's Ultra Mellow Spun DK. And here we go. Oh, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Okay. This is the blanket so far. I think, yeah, it's gonna end up being a blanket. I did not show it to you last week. So here's week 13, which was the Robin's Egg Blue. Week 14 is the Grass Green. And this is just so soft and so squishy. The pattern I'm using is the Fading Rainbow Throw. It was a pattern in Crochet Magazine last April. This was inspired by Lynette at Charm Grammy Crochet. She's the one that helped me pick out this pattern and helped me get through the beginning, because this starting chain was a little bit kind of weird, but she helped me get through it, and I really, really love this project. I had originally thought maybe I could turn this into a shrug. I don't know. It may be too big for that. It just may end up being a blanket. And that's okay because it's soft, it's squishy. Oh, it's so much fun. And I love this. And so that is my luck of the draw number 7. And that leads us to my problem child. I love this process of this knitting this blanket, but, and this is my own mistake and my own failing, I did not write down where I was at. I'm like, oh, you're so good, you could recognize. No, I did not recognize where I was at. So we're in the section that's supposed to be the reverse stockinette, and I was doing really well. I mean, I was doing really well until last night when I picked it back up and I started on the wrong row. It was supposed to be a knit row, or it was supposed to be a purl row, and I did a knit row. So now I have reversed the reverse stockinette. And because I didn't move up my lifeline last time, I can't frog it. I can't frog it without the lifeline. And at this point, I'm not going to worry about it. This is definitely a sampler. It is definitely going to be however it be. This will never leave my house. Well, it might go out to my motorhome, but it will. This is a barometer, if you will, of how my knitting is going. And I'm okay with the reverse stockinette being reversed halfway through. It'll get there. And I love this yarn, which is the Karen anniversary cake. Love the colors. I love the stitching. It is nice and squishy, and I'm learning. And that is the whole idea about this, for me anyway, is to learn the techniques, to be able to start identifying the stitches. I'm okay if it's, reverse stockinette reversed halfway through the section. It is what it is. It's a sampler. It's not, I don't think it's supposed to be perfect. And I think I'm behind. I think I need to step it up a couple weeks, but I'll get there. There's no rush on this. We're doing this until November. So, I don't think this is going to be a very big blanket. It's probably just going to be more of a throw on your lap blanket. Again, I'm okay with that. I'm digging this, and I'm learning a lot. And I think sometimes that's better than the end game, is that I'm learning as I go on this, so that when I feel strong enough to move on to a sweater or something other than just straight back and forth knitting, I'm learning enough of the basics to get a foundation to move on to something else. So this is my Double Dog Dare knit blanket, mistakes and all, but I love it. So those are my make-alongs, you guys. I hope that you have all picked out your projects. You have all started on something that is interesting. If you're doing our crochet along with tanks and tees, if you have any questions, reach out. I've answered a couple people on email. I've seen some comments on Facebook. Join the private Facebook group. It's a safe place. You won't get any spam or anything like that. But yeah, reach out if you're having any questions. Jackie, I'm sure she'd be able to answer any questions if you can't get a hold of me, but I'm usually pretty accessible. So with that, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and you get some time in for self-care. But above all, be kind to everyone. Have a great day, guys.